couch co-op thing through Steam unless the unless
Yeah,
the
it's
group...
not. It's not that kind. It's classic couch co-op. That's literally what it is. It literally says it's a mode where it'll tell you to pass the controller to your friend who's in the room with you, and he can play the next part.
That's really dumb.
Yeah, no, that was my initial thinking as well. But no, I just looked it up on Google. It literally said that.
I'm wondering if, because Supermassive makes games, because the Dark Pictures Anthology is made for Bandai, I'm wondering if they cannot use that way of doing stuff right now with any of their other games. Because I realized all of their stuff that is co-op is different. Like, all the co-op types are different. So I'm wondering if they're just not allowed to use that co-op style out of this, like, out of Dark Pictures Anthology because of contract.
No, hang on a sec. This isn't literal. Hang on. Start a new game. When starting the game, choose the Die Together campaign option. Did you? Yeah, okay. I want to see the actual video.
I like that I put the little trademark symbol just because I'm that person. Oh, God bless. X, why did you almost autoplay that? That would have gotten me nailed. Oh, I'm glad I caught that at the last second. I was scrolling on X to look for something, to check the stream, and it almost auto-played the video of the Robotnik with the Kanye song. Oh, that would have been a fun explanation.
Oh, you can do Steam Remote Play, I guess. Hang on.
We are fans of the Supermassive games.
Most of them.
Yeah, most of them. There are some that should have been better than others. I actually want to play the Until Dawn remake.
I'm just curious to how fucked this is gonna be.
Even though it's a completely different team who did the remake, apparently they added in stuff that wasn't able to be in the original game. But yeah, no, so this is supposed to be based on Dead by Daylight. I played the Dead by Daylight games. I've actually met the developers. I accidentally shit-talked them to their faces without knowing it. Because I said who would play this game on mobile. And they kind of had the same idea. They were laughing about it, thank God. But they have a good sense of humor. I've heard apparently the fan base for Dead by Daylight really hates this game. It is very, very finicky to get running. This is our third try or fourth try getting it running. It doesn't like us is what I'm saying. It literally crashed the first time we started it up. So I'm doing this because I don't know if I'm going to keep the other parts of the recording earlier where we were just trying to mull over and get stuff working. But we'll run as a survivor.
You're a survivor or sacrifice?
Yeah, no, somebody did say about using Parsec, but we don't really want to deal with that stuff right now. So we're going to just kind of enjoy. Alright, Telltale, calm your tits. Oh, we still have to do that Dark Pictures Anthology run where we do all the deaths.
I've sacrificed everything searching for it.
Yeah.
A world within a story whispered to me centuries ago. Of a timeless power, infinite in knowledge, voracious in hunger. The entity. A realm so close to ours, but always out of reach. Until I found him. Frank Stone. My key. My killer. I am Augustine Lieber. And I'm about to change our worlds forever.
Okay. Is this actually is Frank Stone one of the killers in the game?
I have no idea. I know nothing about Dead by Daylight other than that dating sim and surface knowledge. We're a dog.
Or puppers?
Okay, Cujo. Ah, you're foaming at the mouth, buddy.
When I'm not killing kids, I'm taking care of injured puppies.
Okay.
I'm down with playing the dog the entire time. There's a new horror movie out that's coming out it's in the eyes of the dog in the horror movie.
I'm for the missing infant.
Nice oldie. Is it DeSoto, I think?
Peter Steelthorpe. The Burning Mall. 1963.
Nice.
That's probably where you're getting the copywritten music from.
I'll take it. Fuck it. Does anyone know if this is an actual killer in the game? I don't know anything about the lore. Actually, I wonder if they got any celebrities for this.
I'm assuming you're the night watchman here.
I am.
Or just you? Covering the entire site?
Oh, no. I got help.
Where are they now? On duty?
Of a manner. Merlin just goes where he pleases.
Merlin.
My dog. Doberman Pinscher.
Aw,
Best friend a fella could ask for.
good guard
Loyal
dog.
to the seventh horn sounds. Trust him more than I trust myself.
All right, chat, you'll get to vote.
You
So
got
I'll
20
give you guys a
seconds.
moment to vote on this.
You have until it hits 5.
Actually, oh, I can't pause here. Oh, okay. I was expecting you people to do what you always do. You want to go for concerned? Okay. I am going to see if we can pause the counter. Oh, it goes
So,
with whatever
you and the
voted
dog.
Merlin.
Merlin. You two are security for the whole mill?
I know. Overkill. But between the two of us, we get the job done. Though, I don't know where he's got himself to tonight.
Maybe I scared him off.
Scared him off? that is a good one.
for. I hope we didn't hit him.
Thomas Jefferson Holt's the name. Call me Tom.
Officer Sam Green.
You ain't one of Kusich's deputies, are you?
My captain has loaned me to Sheriff Kusich as additional manpower for the duration of this investigation.
Oh, you mean the business with the missing boy?
That's right.
All right, chat, up to voting.
Questioning or disapproving?
Oh, don't go for disapproving. Chat, you're mean. Go on, go to questioning. Go on. Yeah, there you go, chat. Just gonna let them choose. Oh, I knew you were gonna do that. Oh no. Chat, what are you doing? Don't turn the tide. They're trying.
Questioning.
Notice anything suspicious around the mill?
Tonight?
Tonight? Last few nights, anything at all?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, heck, don't take my word for it. Ask the sheriff.
Sheriff Kusich has been here?
He stopped by last night asking about the exact same thing. And I told him the same thing I'm telling you. There's no way that boy could be here and Merlin and me not know about it.
And what did the sheriff say?
Okay, Tom. And he got back in his car and left.
Huh.
I love letting the chat vote. This is great. I don't get blamed for anything. If anything gets messed up, it's all in the chat now. I'm actually curious.
Fly with me as we make our great escape. That man's gonna get shot. Somebody's getting shot.
Eventually, that or
Right.
So what you're telling me is nobody's actually checked the mail for any sign of the boy?
When you say nobody, does that include Merlin?
No, Tom, it does not. I'm talking human investigators only.
In that case, Sam, I find it hard to argue with your assessment.
Any objections if I take a look around the place?
No objections from me. Of course, everything's locked for the night.
It's not a problem.
There's Merlin, of course.
Of course.
If you see him, tell him I'm looking for him.
Thank you for your help, Tom.
You gonna get mauled by a dog.
Happy to oblige.
probably that or we ran it over.
Nah. Get in the hole, Ricky. See their legs, lure them in.
Oh, no big names for this one. Okay,
Alright,
that's
now
actually
we're
a
wa-
surprise. Usually they get like a celebrity or something for their games.
Safely.
Of course, everything's locked up for the night.
Pupper's gonna attack. You're right. Okay, now I can play.
Find a way into the mill. Gar Scoob!
I think Scoob's gonna bite us where it hurts.
In the nuts?
Yeah.
Or in the supple meat of the buttocks? That
So
guy
used
totally.
to Arizona, I was like trying to press the button for prompts. I'm like, wait, why isn't it working?
That dude totally believes I'm a real cop. I can steal anything I want now.
An open window. I can get in through there.
Yeah, no, this cop is deader than dead.
No. Smells like people.
Well, we heard people yelling earlier in the mill.
In the hole.
Easy does it.
Locked up tight my ass. This seems incredibly dangerous.
Do the shimmy shame.
Claustrophobic? Nope, give it a second. Yes, the yellow paint returned.
Come out wherever you are. And they touch me, baby.
Move Dawkins and Stone off graveyard to pick up slack. No use running 3 crews with half the manpower. Some fella's gonna have to double up shifts. Told the lumpkin out front no one's working nights for a while. Frank Stone, so that's mentioned.
Huh?
Employee personal record, date of employed February 4th, surname, preferred name, TEFA. Date of birth, 4/7, okay. Mechanicus?
Genius.
Criminal record, 1 charge of assault, robbery. Three, 5 dreams, habilitation. Okay. So they have somebody with a criminal record working here.
No. We're going deeper.
All the doors are rusted.
Hello? Anyone here?
Now I can.
It's police.
Obvious is one.
Where you going?
Looking around.
I don't think this game has collectibles like a lot of the supermassive games do.
You knew exactly what I was doing.
Yeah, I knew what you were doing to an extent, but I just don't think I don't know if this one has those.
It might,
Seems to
but
be
not.
pretty. Well, it seems to be pretty linear. Any pictures in here? Come on out. I can smell you.
Who's there?
No pictures to smell
Yeah, no,
like.
this guy is dead. This guy
Smell like
is so
frickin' pine
dead.
saw.
What was that? Okay, it's just a little. Okay. Yeah, this guy is so dead.
Going to Carolina in my mind. That's dead end, unfortunately. You take your gingerly time down those stairs.
It's okay. It was just a missing boy. We can take our time.
Ugh, smells like death.
I was like, dick.
Yeah, what would smell in one of these places?
You smell like old metal and petroleum products.
Ooh.
Like a garage.
Oh, okay. You want me to vote?
Hey, Mr. Green.
Officer.
Oh, yes, sir, of course. We haven't seen Merlin, have you?
No, sorry. Ah,
You all right there?
yeah, it's just... Jesus, you don't smell that?
Sniffer's out of commission. Got a little too up close and personal with a can of mustard gas back in the trenches.
Ah.
It can be a blessing in disguise.
Ugh. Gotta
Does that
find
mean
out
you
where
would
it's
be in
coming
the
from.
80s?
What's it smell like?
Nothing good.
Come on, man. What are we talking about? Feces, rust, metal, gasoline, dead animal.
Yeah,
Blue,
no.
Blue de Chanel.
I guess the metal would make sense for a blood smell.
Or, yeah.
Merlin!
Oh.
There you are, boy. We wondered where you got to.
Does it smell Doberman? Oh, it's because it's a pincher, that's right.
Come here, boy!
Not even gonna talk about what he was eating?
Sure would have liked it if you two made proper acquaintance.
God damn it.
Why, though?
He's a cop, but you really shouldn't be touching that barehanded.
This is 1963. Nobody gave a fuck.
Well, the inspection button isn't really working.
Spit.
Yeah, that's not working.
You put this out for him?
No?
It looks like someone else has found his way to your boy's heart. Through his stomach.
It ain't possible. Merlin and me, we're a team. Who'd want to come between a man and his best friend? What's that? Some kind of wiener mate?
People.
Yeah, no, that's a person.
Will you look at that? That damn dog?
He found something.
Think that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
All right, chat, you got your next vote. Personally, I go with unsettled.
Voting time. That is a very nervous-looking black man.
I always love the faces for the votes and stuff in these games. They're always great. Like I
Like
wonder
John
what they
Coffey
actually
going.
told the mocap artists or mocap people to do.
It's like John Coffey walking down the Green Mile.
Oh God.
There's no
Yeah,
proof it
which
does.
ones?
But what if...
Do yourself a favor and park that thought. Because all your guesses so far tonight have been way off base.
Don't be mean. Aw, chat, you were mean to him.
Chad
how
chose
could
to
you do that?
remain.
Chat, how could you do that? That was mean.
Ew, it was in a pot. Radio. Oh no, lunchbox. Is there more people?
Collectibles!
Hieroglyphics?
Collectibles.
Yeah. Alright, well, we don't have anything to put in there right now.
Now the chat's just arguing with itself. Because I yelled at
What was
them.
that sound? Stay behind me.
I don't care if you're horrible, but if you get a bunch of people freaking killed, that's your fault.
Yeah, no, we blame the chat on this one if the first run gets people killed. I love that. We can't be blamed for anything now.
It's nice to have impunity, doesn't it?
It is. It's fantastic. I love it. I just get to yell at chat for being bad. Miko's 9 years old.
So, what is this thing?
The Great?
Yeah, what is it for?
It's, for the furnace, I think.
You don't know for sure?
Yeah, I work at the mill, not in the mill.
Fair enough. If you're just working security and stuff, you may not know everything. Is this made by the people who made Skinwalker game? This is done by Supermassive.
This,
Which-
yeah, no, I think that was the... Yeah, I think you're talking about the quarry. Yeah, that...
Oh, yeah! Wendigo game, yes. Okay. Quarry. For some reason, I keep forgetting that game, which sucks because it has so many good actors in it.
Yes, it does.
The problem is, it's just how they implemented everything was just so fucking bad, and that's where I think that where the thought of they can't use that system for anything other than dark pictures, or they like to experiment with different systems.
That's what I need.
Until Dawn is the Wendigo game. Quarry is the werewolves. Okay. I still want to play the Until Dawn remake. I need to actually do a stream of the original Until Dawn. I don't think I've ever streamed it, have I, chat? If you guys are good, maybe we'll do an Until Dawn stream. So Mike and I can laugh at how bad I am at video games. And then we'll look at getting the remake when it goes down in price in 50 years. Because it's a PlayStation game. I think I'll have to do that. Because that's actually where I fell in love with the company. Was playing that game. Because everyone was shitting on it and I played it. I'm like, this actually is not that bad. For like a first time game from a company. Okay, let me climb over here.
Oh, just a very convenient hole in the fence there so you don't get your nuts ripped off by barbed wire.
I was about to say, that's gonna hurt like a mother.
Oh, it will. It will. That should
Gotcha.
go right through your pants. Crowbar.
Nice. Can I open the door for him?
Nope, I think you gotta climb out.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
You climbed in, that means you gotta climb out!
Wouldn't the security have all the... Well, this is the 60s, I guess.
Well, it's also like abandoned, so I have no idea. Maybe.
No, it seemed like people were still working here.
Maybe then, I don't know. Maybe he's just a drunk that lives in the guard shack.
Till Dawn was the game where a friend of mine made a little girl cry. Oh,
Yeah,
that's just evil.
Aren't you supposed to use that to open the grate?
Yeah, I was just looking for secrets.
I don't think there are any.
There are secrets. We saw the box.
All right.
Unless it's one of those you can only use that at the second playthrough.
No, you're probably right the first time.
Stand back.
I'm a professional, goddammit. Press X repeatedly before the time runs out. Yeah!
At least that wasn't as janky as it's been in some of their games.
Yeah, this is running fairly smooth for right now.
After it crashed twice.
Take the good with the bad.
I do like playing supermassive games with friends, yeah. They're more
All right.
fun that way.
Take this. Use the radio in my car and call the station.
Where are you going?
Nice.
You really think that boy's down there?
I don't know, but I got a feeling, and it's not a good feeling. Hey, I'm gonna need you to take this too. Make sure the sheriff gets this.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Guys, be supportive, don't be the dick. Come on. Come on, chat. You were mean to him earlier.
No one cares. Be mean if you want. Or choose the power of love. The power of love.
Chat's got this. One day they're going to last minute screw us over. I'm
I
waiting
need
for
your
it.
help here, Tom. I wouldn't ask if I didn't.
I just don't know if I'm made of the stuff, buddy.
They don't call it a higher calling for nothing. You gotta rise to meet it. You can do this.
Yeah. I can do this.
Hey. I'm counting on you, Tom Hope.
It changed.
So he wouldn't have gone if we had picked the other option.
Or something else would have happened.
Oh, this guy is so dead. And he has a concussion. Double win. Oof. God, that had to hurt.
There's like shit down here. Shit.
That's a big ass
Casings.
furnace.
Why are there like medieval torches down here?
Damn it.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah, no, that hat's staying there.
Why are there medieval torches?
I don't know. That is a very legitimately good question.
Are we in an old set of catacombs?
Just makes me
somewhere?
think of what we do in the shadows. The torches on the walls.
Oh, ooh, there's something. What is this? Open sesame. Ooh, it's a horsey.
Wooden horse.
2 of 12.
I know what it's to lead through the forest path. Looks like it's made of metal.
Yes, they're all little figurines. Pewterish. Well,
Pewter, yeah.
Damn. It's a maze down here.
Yeah, no, people, you just realized that, Shadow Wolf? That's why I've been saying that. It's the rule of horror movies. Ugh. Oh, that's gotta be sick.
did you miss the tunnel there?
Wait, there was a tunnel?
Go to the end and turn to the right. Is that an opening?
No.
No. To the left. Nope, okay, never mind. I thought there was an opening there. It was not a doorway.
You just got here. Looks like it's made of tin. I think it's supposed to be pewter.
Tin. Tin is also easily usable like that.
Furnace access, so before I go there...
Research for more artifacts.
Nope. Told you they were collectibles.
I will have him.
The man or the collectible?
All of them.
So the furnace is that. This is a very big, open, empty area. It's like a
This
level
has
from
got to be it.
the game. I don't remember this.
Random dude. Look at that face. Only a
Yeah,
mother
the
could
inspect button
love.
doesn't always work, so I guess not.
What is that?
My God.
That's a rib cage.
Yes, it is.
This place turns my stomach.
Guess I can go in there. Why don't I do that?
Things just
Took
get
a
weird.
vent. Oh, it's the
weirded out.
hillbilly.
I think that is one of the killers from Dead by Daylight.
Probably. Yeah, I think you're right. It is the hillbilly.
He was supposed to be, like Leatherface or something.
Leatherface and a mix of a couple other things. Oh God, you can crawl.
Goddamn
Ugh.
small spaces.
He is claustrophobic. Not that.
Oh, because he smells death at every turntable.
My God.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Rottrot.
Shit!
Yeah, you sliced your hands open.
Hold on, can I redo that? No, you can't.
Unless you quit the main menu and try and come back before
I'm
it
gonna be an
saves.
asshole.
Let's see if it
Because
works. Because a lot of the times with these games, they put the save immediately after it happens.
Yeah, I want to see if they did that with this. I know Alucard's in Dead by Daylight. They also, IGN accidentally also leaked that they're going to be doing The Witcher.
Which that doesn't even make sense to me.
Half of them don't.
It's just like, oh, Geralt's running around killing people. You're fucked.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Shit!
It's okay. You've only got tetanus. You'll be fine. You really won't, honestly.
I'm curious.
I wasn't
right
expecting the timer, so that's on me. I hit it too fast.
Put it there.
First 3 killers in Dead by Day was meant to be a reference to the slasher. Frank Stone is meant to be Jason. Hillbilly is Leatherface, and Wrath that was once meant to be Michael Myers. Yeah, I knew that they did that because they couldn't get the rights at that point. Why is Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight? You're joking. Hold on, I want to look this up.
No, I'm pretty sure he is. I thought they did that for like a promotional thing like a few years ago.
Oh, I don't know.
Or if it's new. I don't know. They did a new one, maybe.
I think I'd be terrified of Nick Cage chasing my ass around.
Oh, the beast! The beast!
Good lord. This is hellish. Son of a fuck. Crip.
God damn it, man. Stop eating babies.
I'm sorry, does Jason now just steal babies? Alright,
Yeah.
chat, this one's up to you.
Alright, so do we take the ramp or do we go up the ladder?
Which one do you guys want to try?
One most likely leads to death.
This is a black man in a horror game. You do technically
Right.
have a motherfuckers, I know what you're doing. Wow, they actually are trying to figure this out.
Alright, 60% of you chose the ramp. Let's see if you were correct in your assumption.
Are you gonna get this poor innocent cop killed? Fuck!
You might.
Oh, it's the timers from Dead by Daylight. That's what they're doing. I hate those timers.
At least you saved yourself.
I did. It's on us, Purity. Why? Shut up. Chad's pulling me again.
You don't understand.
Getting rapey.
Stop!
You should have just fucking shot him the first shot. Oh, now you wouldn't. Okay, so there, well, this is just a thing. So. No. You're definitely not Jason. You're not as handsome, so you're gonna make our votes worthless? No, we didn't do the casting couch jokes yet. Oh! Fuck! Oh!
Ooh. That's not gonna heal well.
Congratulations, you've got super tetanus. Yeah, no, shock's gonna take your ass. Oh! Oh! Fucking! Oh, yeah, baby, let's do this.
All right.
Fuck you, it's not that easy.
Barely got it. You freed yourself from the pipe. Fate changed.
Are you gonna sacrifice the baby? Extremely bored. A little bit like
Get your ass up off the ground.
Get that
the gun.
revolver! Get him! Why do you want the baby? Wait, why did you switch to... What? No! Let's switch my controls at the last minute. Go for a headshot. Zombie his ass. There you go.
Oh.
Ooh!
Oh.
As a final fuck you. Why is there just jagged metal in there?
Good reasons. You shot Frank Stone and saved the child. Ew.
Ooh, that is a nice kill. Oh, that is sexy.
Sleep
That's a
tight,
thumbs-
motherfucker.
Now give a thumbs up as you melt.
I want to get the baby. It is in a wicker basket. That could end badly.
Need the old music.
No. Domino. And let me guess, you were the baby.
Yeah, we're going with that.
It's okay. It's
Every
okay.
cliche we
How
can.
do you PTSD for something that happened when you were like a month old?
Okay.
Because
You
the
should be able
horror
to
gods.
remember that. Don't worry, just take more ketamine. Oh, we're in a dream world.
A dream within a dream within a dream within a dream.
Oh, you had some funkiness in there, didn't you? Not funky, but funky.
Well, it seems like Dead by Daylight is trying to make more games. They're trying to make like lore into their universe.
Yes, like the dating sim.
I like the dating sim.
It is redonkulous.
It is. That's what makes it great. Is they knew. It's one of those you knew they knew exactly what they were doing. It's like you really can't go full serious with this.
Are you a terrible person? Oh God.
None of this is right.
Are we in a like a PT thing right now?
That might have been one of the greatest mistakes to video games.
I mean, look, it's not their fault that fucking a million people decided to copy it and flood the market.
Yeah, sure. I still would have liked to see Del Toro's Silent Hill.
Yeah, it's something that's kind of weird that I wish had happened, but kind of never did, at least as far as I'm aware of.
What the?
Drugs?
Well, maybe, but like a really shitty, like Turkish version of SpongeBob.
But why? What would
Because
that
I
be
need
like?
a word. It would, I don't know, probably a lot more talking about, you know, exploding things.
definitely feels like we're going into a Silent Hill thing. Now I just kind of want to see Supermassive try a Silent Hill game.
Now Mom's face is scratched out. Oh, this isn't ominous at all.
The red light, nice touch. Oh, there's the thing from the game.
Nice ass.
You can't run.
Of course you can't run in those jeans. They're painted on.
Look, I have jeans that tight and I can still run. You just don't run for very long.
An old tube television.
Horror.
Anybody gonna ask like where the electricity's coming from?
Fuck you, magic. It's horror.
Mom?
Honey,
What's
you were
wrong?
adopted.
I'm here. Everything's all right.
Is it wrong? I'd probably be losing my shit laughing at that.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, he's already that fucked up. I can't imagine the glaive did that much more
I think
damage.
we're about to get a crash.
Oh, we're looking like it. No, it worked through. It worked through. We're going from bad dreams into the Langolier.
Oh, Jesus, that is a bad dream.
That's a fever dream.
Eesh. Get a grip.
Either that or it's the opening scene to Nightmare on Elm Street Part 6.
Or it's a Final Destination movie.
Or it's that episode of The Twilight Zone.
God, we are nerds when it comes to horror.
Are there snakes on the plane?
Oh! Why when I was taking a drink? God, I'm glad I got that down.
Snakes on the plane. Oh, they always have to have a good opening theme.
While the night winds wail.
Yeah, no, I have the Dark Picture Anthology theme song
Nobody
actually on my phone.
Nobody
You can do this, Maddie. Just stay on the right side of the road. I mean the left. The left side is the right side.
The skyfall was high and eternity was near.
Yeah, stand right in the middle of the road, see what happens.
Is that a hitchhiker?
Alright, chat, do you want to stop or do you want to keep driving? Oh my god, it's moving my mouse around. Chat, it's up to you. Bad decisions all around the game. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Oh, you're gonna try for it.
Hey!
Oh my god!
And that's why we don't pick up hitchhikers.
Chat!
Eyes
Go
on the road,
on.
Maddie.
Nobody sees.
Oh, we are probably gonna be screwed over for that one. Good job, chat.
What happened?
They chose to not pick up the hitchhiker.
That's a base decision. I'll give them credit there.
It was
Like
a
in
one-
real life, you don't pick up the
Yes, we're
hitchhiker.
This is true.
But I swear to God, if that's somebody that we have to run into later, that's going to be hilarious.
I think that's the doctor that we're going to meet.
The doctor we're going to meet was a guy.
No, it was a woman. It was a 50-50 split. The game auto-chose it. Oh, that's funnier. It was a 50-50 split.
It was probably whoever put in the last vote. Or which one got the first vote. There's got to be some kind of a tiebreaker there. God, she's got a nice ass.
Ooh. Creepy doorbell. Good sign. Hello? I'm here.
You left the owner behind.
No way I've come all the way out here and nobody's home.
So I think if we had picked her up, we would have just went right inside.
Let me in, please. Hello?
Is that confirmed?
Oh, we're gonna find out. Or, you know, breaking and entering.
If it's unlocked, it's only entering.
I think it was the owner. I could be wrong. I love that
Is
Chad did not
anybody
go with the
here?
horror cliche and it's gonna end up biting us in the ass. Oh wow, the background's not subtle, is it? The shadowing isn't subtle
Better
at
look
all.
around. See if I can find anyone. Someone's gotta be around. Hello? Not gonna find anyone in there, I guess. Well, this must be the place.
I'm not going there. I do like that the game basically tells you.
Huh. Well, even I could play this.
BBC.
Really digging these creepy cottagecore vibes. Looking forward to doing business with you. Huh. That's today.
If you mean what you promise, I'm sure this evening will be worth both of our whiles. See you on the 13th. And please call me Stan. P.S. Got a good number for one of those British black cabs. My usual guy indisposed, so to speak.
Didn't see any other cars out there.
You get to read this one. Mike?
Yeah.
You get to read this one.
Go for it. Very small.
Okay.
Miss Lieber, I am writing to confirm that as per your instruction, I have asked the staff to take leave and vacate the grounds ahead of your visitor's arrival. I recall hearing mention that your visitors are all collectors with a shared interest to yourself. If this is the case, would it not be preferable, even desirable, to keep one trusted staff member on hand to handle any precious items, if required? I recommend myself for this duty, and do not consider it below my station, for I would relish the chance to glimpse and handle your precious items in the private reliquary. Should it be needed, I am only a short drive away if called upon, and you needn't concern yourself with discretion. In my 3 years of service as estate manager of Garant Manor, I have proven to be a model of reserve, probity, and reliability. I await your response with keen anticipation. Your devoted servant, J.F. Grimes. JF is actually just a pet name. It stands for Jiggly Freak. Because of my moves on the dance floor. I also play piano. Play Camp Town Races.
Oh.
We found a secret passageway
Secret
inside
stairs?
this old pit.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, this looks like something from the actual game, yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't be snooping around. Then again...
That bitch.
Kid must have had a creepy doll on their Christmas list.
Oh god, it's everyone's favorite Dommy Mommy.
Oh.
Or Muscle Mommy, really. I was like worried that it was gonna have to it was gonna make me remember the song, I'm not gonna lie. We might do another run of this at some point, depending on how
Let's
this
get
goes.
freaky with it. Darlene.
Ah, hello. Another victim.
Hello, victim?
Just a little dry British humor.
Oh, you're British?
No, but spent a little while in a charming country house like this, and it kind of rubs off on you.
Right.
I am so sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan. And you would
You
be?
have a man bun, I hope you die first.
Maddie.
Damn the man.
Nice to meet you, Maddie. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah, okay. Like the
Like the
avenue.
Square Garden?
Like, oh, in New York.
Greatest city in the
God
world.
damn it!
Ever
That
been?
was a joke. That wasn't a real line.
Oh, yeah, it's where I live. I mean, it's where I lived. But now I kind of live in Berlin, or, well, I go to school in Berlin. So I'm not technically a citizen there or anything. And New York is still kind of my home because, you know, it's New York City. And like once a New Yorker, always a New Yorker, you know?
See?
Well, Madison Avenue. Now that you're here, it seems like the party can finally get started.
Well, not much of a party.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Vote, chat. Oh, you have 3 choices. Oh, my vote does count. That's neat. Why did it pause? What the fuck happened? That's weird. It paused out of nowhere.
Stan. That wouldn't be short for Stanford, would it?
I see my reputation precedes me. Bruno Stanford III. That's your beck and call. But only if you call me Stan.
Oh, the game's trying. It's trying, guys.
Hey,
Linda Castle. I am honored, no, humbled, to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
It is truly a great pleasure to be graced by your presence.
Okay. Sure. Likewise.
It's not every day you get to meet one of your all-time favorite horror filmmakers face to face and shake their hand.
I would have gotten here sooner, but my car broke down, and I just couldn't get anybody to stop for me.
Oh,
Ha!
shit.
Chat, you fucked up.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Don't worry. I needed the exercise.
Wait, hold up. Are you saying that you saw the Linda Castle stranded on the side of the road and you didn't stop?
Yeah.
This is the director of my mother, my father, my blood. Nervebiter. Blade Skinner? Dismember the 25th of December.
Those sound terrible.
I had no idea who she was.
That's no excuse.
Alright, chat. What are we voting for? We are a woman. We really should not be picking up hitchhikers. Mike, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
You got us into this chat.
How are you gonna get us out of it?
Or are you?
They're gonna make it worse.
I am really
am
sorry.
so sorry. I don't know what happened. I think I'm just a little out of it from traveling, and I don't know what the people are like around here, and
That is
I just
terrible,
panicked,
dude.
and then I felt bad after I passed you, but I couldn't go back, you know? And
by that point, I was somebody else's problem, right?
right. No, I mean, I guess.
You're not good at making split-second decisions. Not many people are.
Okay. Maybe our host has left something out for us.
What do you
The
do,
chat
Stan?
just yelled at the game.
Oh, I
just
won't
yelled at
bore
chat.
you with all the details, but it involves money
You're all
and fast
bitch.
cars and trading. But nothing illegal, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
Welcome, Kim.
A bit of light bedtime reading.
Tablet 5, The Slaying of Humbaba. My friend Humbaba, guardian of the forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him. Before the preeminent god in littles hears, and the god... Why the fuck did you do that, game? No, I want to finish reading. Don't do that again. It just auto-closed. That's weird. Let's see. Anil is in Napur. Smash is in Sipar. Okay. You know what? I don't care.
Nipples?
Yeah. She's a director. Of course she's bitchy. So that's what we have to do. That's a lot.
Huh. Movie poster inside a cabinet. Interesting choice. Murder Mill.
Seder. Newcomb, John Stone, Linda Castle. Combe, so Jeffrey Combe. Robert, so Robert England.
Hmm.
Christine. Linda, John Stone. Can't read the rest of it.
Hey, either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
What? He said Shinobi.
Not
and you
the
have a
only
man
one
bun.
around here who's familiar with it.
Wait.
Linda
This
Castle.
is one of yours?
Gordon. Stuart
That's one of
Gordon.
the first things I ever worked on. Super low budget.
William
no
Castle.
idea what we were doing.
Yep.
Should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements, like...
What? Who?
The government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film.
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case. And the CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
He's that type of person.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan.
It's a conspiracy theory.
And it pays to know this kind of stuff.
This is how you piss off a director.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention...
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
And twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake. Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I call myself Augustine Lieber.
Nice to meet you, Augustine Lieber.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
All right, chat, do you want a drink or do you not? Oh, you motherfuckers are gonna do it again. Joke's on you, my vote counts.
Joke's on you.
No, that's okay.
You sure? It's very good.
I can confirm.
Yeah, flying and drinking doesn't agree with me. Thanks, though.
I know it's been quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to cellar, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
Huh.
Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur, allegedly. Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
I never knew what it was from. You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you. All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, Why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course, Ms. Castle.
We better be able to see that film. Which I think is what we
We
probably
were so
will.
close. I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
We went to film a movie and killed an actual killer?
Damn.
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit. No. My sister? Oh, God. All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you'll let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
God, I love the bad acting. Chad, do you want to be defiant or hopeless? Oh, you little... Oh, I can't vote again. So let's see what happens. Why does it do that?
Do what?
It pauses sometimes.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. What is that?
Alien with a chainsaw?
What are you doing?
He left his arm there. God, that's terrible.
And cut.
How's that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little?
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Trish is happy with your
Let
action.
me check the gate.
It wasn't on, was it?
Oh yeah,
check the
no,
gate
I
on
was
these
just
little
thinking
Super
that.
8s?
She left it off. Come on, you can do it, game.
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah? I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
He didn't.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too.
No, you're a fucking
No, you
camera
don't. You're the
person.
cameraman.
You don't get to say that
There's
shit.
no such thing as a wide close-up.
Unless the
Or an extreme
cinematographer
shot.
is also the
Or
camera
face
guy.
acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the
Yes,
director?
there is such thing as face acting. Oh my god, this is like making fun of everybody that's, oh my god, I'm gonna be the next big film person. Chat gets to vote. Just putting a vote because it's fun. Why does it do that now?
Linda, when you're making movies, you gotta respect the director's vision, and this is Chris's film, so...
Don't worry about it. Let's just go again, okay? You did it your way, now we do it my way. Hold still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot. Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
Worth it.
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
There we go.
All right, everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action.
Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff,
Sheriff.
He lived?
Right. Sorry.
Alright, he did.
how many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
Oh, so this is the movie, the background of the movie. So Castle and Gordon, nice reference. They always do like sneaking those in. So chat, vote.
Vote for us, chat. Vote for us.
Let's try something stupid. I want to get these guys killed.
Sheriff Green, sir, with all due respect, We almost got this thing entirely in the can, and if we don't get our last few shots here in our main location, we're gonna have to scrap the whole thing.
Then you're just gonna have to scrap the whole thing.
All right, then arrest us.
What?
Arrest us for trespassing.
Linda.
Linda, come on. I know I'm just Robert's dad, but I'm still a cop. And you gotta start taking me seriously. Because you really, really cannot be here.
Why do you care so much?
I thought it was abandoned.
Yeah, it's not like we're looting the place.
It's not safe. Just go home.
But we've only got like 3 more little scenes and then we're
'Cause the
done.
city doesn't
What?
want a lawsuit.
I don't think you're gonna be doing any more filming today. Not with that.
I had an old ass camera too. So the original
What the
was
hell
80.
crawled up his ass?
Nah, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
This probably would have been 80s? Yeah, this would have been 80s.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes,
They
sir.
gotta bust a camera.
Saran?
No, he's not in this game. They didn't get any celebrities for this game.
You could have got stuff for that.
They love that poster. Yeah, no, guys, the black guy actually lived. You did good. Then you fucked up. Every small town ever. Maine.
Curiosity on Main Street.
Elm Street. But a curiosity, what would that be a reference to? God, that thing looks like it's on its last leg.
Look, I live in this commune with these 2 bitches.
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic. I like it.
Deep.
Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal
It
activity.
used to say
That's not
Lorman,
entirely
saying
true.
hook 'em in. Oh, I didn't notice that.
There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
Exposition
some
dump
stuff.
time.
Yep.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh, yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Vote time, guys.
Probing or puzzled?
So again, we don't really know much about Dead by Daylight. Mike and I.
I will shock your eyes. Oh no, we're going back and forth. We got puzzled. We
Come
got
on,
puzzled.
you can do it, Chad.
5,
Make those
3,
decisions.
2, 1. We are puzzled. Oh no, it hit 50-50. What did we get?
Up to? There has to be a reason for him to kill a bunch of people, right?
There was never any kind of confession, so they don't really know for sure.
Someone somewhere's gotta have some idea.
Well, we could always just ask Frank Stone.
Huh?
Crystal ball, Ouija board, what will they say? And Miss BB's hotline. The dead are
You
just
guys
a
all wanna
seance
die.
Okay, okay.
I called Miss Beebe once. I tried to speak to Mary Shelley, but Miss Beebe thought that was my grandmother, so she kept going on and on about eating enough cabbage soup.
Did you get a recipe?
Oh, damn.
Then again, maybe it's better not to dig up old bones.
If it's ancient history.
People don't really like to talk about it. We do get reporters asking around sometimes. Really rubs people the wrong way.
Once Sam Green became sheriff, that all died down anyway.
Vote.
Questioning or suspicious? Vote now.
I am enjoying the chat getting to vote.
Yes, because we are completely removed from any fault.
We are.
God. Just inflate the pool and then let the kids swim, and whatever happens, happens.
Oh, congratulations. They're now going to call you Daddy. You did this one to yourself.
No, they already did that.
Sheriff Green sure seems to
Yeah.
care a heck of a
Dungeon
lot
Daddy.
about this.
Sam Green's the one who took Stone down.
Thank you, Arch.
Ah.
Saved a little baby that day, too. Would have been the killer's next victim.
Yeah, he's kind of the town hero.
Interesting.
Alright, tomorrow I got to go visit my grandma.
Chris, what are you thinking?
You guys
Oh, have you seen what they had at Walmart for Mother's Day?
Day after pills?
No, that would be funny. So, we were looking for some stuff, and we went over it because they had, the 4th of July and the Mother's Day stuff near each other. I'm not joking, and I will take a picture to prove this. They had a bunch of shit for funerals in the Mother's Day area. And this isn't just one Walmart. I've seen this at every Walmart I went to. I am such an asshole because I started laughing. I'm like, wow, I want to know who pitched this. Fuck! Then I got some flowers and some stuff for my grandma. But my mom and I were looking at it, and I looked at her, I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one that thinks this is dark as fuck. And the lady in the aisle with us just heard me and went, right? This is messed up. I'm like, what the fuck? Walmart. It is, because it's like celebrate Mother's Day. Funeral shit. Walmart, are you trying to tell us something? Because I really don't want to kill my mom. Oh, I will take a picture next time I'm there. But if you guys go there, you'll see it. It's fucking weird. I've never seen it. This is the first year I've seen them do this. They have some nice stuff, I can't lie. They've got some very nice memorial stuff. It's just really dark. It is really, really dark for a Mother's Day.
So helpful answering my questions and all, but
Is yours been doing
sounds
that, Mike?
like I should probably go right to the source. What?
No.
After today, I
Okay, then
don't
it's
think
just my
Sheriff
area,
Green's
because I'll
going to want
take
to
a
talk to
picture.
you
I
about
swear to God, if you
anything
go in
even
the Mother's
remotely
Day area,
related
that's
to the
what's
mill.
there.
You never know.
I mean,
Good
I haven't
luck
been
with
in there
that.
in the last couple of days, so I
I
don't
guess it
know.
doesn't really matter what happened at the
If you
mill
get a
since we
chance
can't finish
next time you're in
shooting there
look
with a
around.
busted
Go over there
camera.
and look.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it
The
fixed?
fake
So-
hand, what is that supposed to be a reference to?
Yeah, the thing is,
Look at the posters
I
in the background.
kind of spent
Remember
the
they
rest
always
of the
sneak
budget
things
on
in?
the t-shirts.
Yeah.
Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
The fake hand.
Why are we having random Spanish?
What?
And a hot chick.
Spanish goth.
You want a piece of me too?
Yeah, no. You're getting something. You're getting crazy. You're getting fun crazy.
Jovial or empathetic?
She's probably gonna get
I
pissy.
feel like neither choice is going to work.
She's angry goth Latina mommy. You're not winning this either way. It's like
She's
when
gonna
I'm mad.
stab him. She's gonna stab him.
Yeah, it's like when I'm mad. Just shut up
It's
and let it go.
100% you want this guy to get stabbed, so have fun.
Chat 100%
Howdy,
wanted
partner.
this guy to get stabbed.
How's lap on the range?
Did he hit his head or something? The hell's wrong with you?
Nothing.
I do
sorry.
like her design.
Why is Dad such a demanding asshole? I came home to help, not do everything. I mean, I'm not a maid. Do I look like a fucking maid? You better not say I look like a fucking maid.
She's not
She's
punk.
just
Or
worried
she
about
is
Mom.
punk. She's not goth.
Well, like he's worried that as soon as she croaks, I'm out
Betty
of here.
Page in the
And then he'll have
background.
to be his own fucking maid for once in his life.
Oh, that's why the mom's sick.
Damn it, Mom! Shocked or hopeful?
Somebody DM me, no. Okay, so other people are seeing it at Walmart too. I'm not crazy good.
We're going hopeful, people. We're going hopeful. Unless it switches. Unless we have a bunch of turncoats.
Goth
We're gonna
eye.
have any turncoats? 2, 1. Nope. 100% hopeful.
She is
Yeah,
the punk goth.
but
She is what I usually
Mom's
am.
going to get better soon, so it's not going to matter.
Right. Yeah. Of course you're right.
No, you're not.
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without
He
you.
managed to defuse the situation.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
So chat, go for which one you think won't get the man killed.
Oh, no!
I mean, if you're gonna go for it, you might as well go all out. I feel like the nervous is gonna be the better response. Begging little brother.
Begin the cringe.
Just
You want for
like
casual.
$10.
So, let's say hypothetically, I help you out. What do I get out of this? You gonna make me a producer or something?
Theoretically,
Sure.
yes.
Of course. Associate producer, Bonnie Rivera.
Associate producer is a bullshit FAPO credit.
Linda.
Okay, yeah, I don't really give a shit about having a credit on your movie. So, maybe if you actually have something real to offer?
Go for borrowing the van? That's what I'm gonna go for. I feel like being cynical is not gonna go well for you in this situation. Remember the one time Arch and I borrowed Mom's car, and our friend goes to us, when you steal a car, you're supposed to get one that isn't shitty.
Yes.
Because we had the 94 at that point.
All right. All right, fine. You can borrow my van all week. What?
Dude, I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing.
Vans are cool. Everybody wants to drive a van.
No.
Try again.
No.
If I may offer a suggestion, Jaime, why don't you take over some of Bonnie's chores?
Enticing.
Oh, man.
All of my chores, no complaints.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you
Then
trying to
I
say
think
snuff film?
we got a deal.
Wise decision.
Don't try and weasel out of it either. Pleasure doing business with you.
We should have went for
Pleasure's
the
all
20.
mine.
$10 to fix a camera is actually not that bad.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
No, you're just having a
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go.
That's why they try to make that shit hypohygienic.
Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
Didn't you just get
What
a
about
new
there?
lens for that?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity
They're gonna
shops
get
even
one for what?
repair cameras?
For the camera. if
There was
just
a
the
place
lens
like
is
that near
broken.
my grandfather's house. The
Yeah,
owner
those
used to
is gonna
tinker
be
with all
loud.
sorts of old junk. You never know.
But they do need to check the
I bet they
internals.
have some
to make
rad
sure
old
they're
junk, too.
working correctly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Your call, Chris.
Although those are not nearly as finicky as an actual film camera would be.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I remember the ones from the 80s. I had those. I had one for so fucking long. The big ones that sat on your shoulder.
Yeah, I remember the shoulder mounted ones.
Oh my god, I wish I still had it. It got yeet off of out a window, but it's because it sucked because I really liked that thing. I used to play with it constantly as a kid. Let's go for curiosity shop, chat.
Curiosity
I
shop.
certainly am curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Yes, I get it.
No.
Lead the way.
Get away from me, Richie Rich. You're not real.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Be a good
Don't
place to
tempt
film.
me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
And we hit the
Dolls?
jackpot.
Check
Not
out the
dolls.
wares.
What the fuck movie am I
Oh,
thinking? of?
cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. I gotta look inside.
I like going into antique shops, but I'm.
Ah,
oh my god! Look at
too
that camera.
bad.
I want it.
So much for that. We can still have the drugstore before
It's
it
a fucking
closes.
20. That's like a
And
fucking
what is it you're
320s
looking
camera.
for?
Hello. Hello.
I'm a nerd. What
We
can I say,
saw
chat?
the
I like
cameras.
cameras.
We're trying
Hi,
to find
creepy
a
old lady.
replacement for this.
Of course you are.
Yeah, no, she's so
Please.
darn friendly. She's gonna
Come
kill us.
on inside.
Yeah, have this camera. Me and my husband used to film smut on it.
Oh shit. Oh, considering where you live, that's probably
Now,
true
Let
too.
me see. I think I have something that may interest you if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
I want to
And
look
be
at the
sure to
cats
have
that
a
were in
look
the window.
around. You never know what
get it.
treasures you might find.
That's a hint of just don't rush shit.
Make ourselves
I
at
can
home?
include a reel of the foursome
I
we
don't know.
had
I think it's kind of cozy.
for free.
In a failed capitalist state
What
kind of
was the
way.
famous so-called snuff film shit?
Failed capitalist state, really.
Oh yeah, no, she's the one we're gonna want to die. Oh my god, I want it. I want him. Oh, look at that. Oh,
I say there's a box you can open behind you.
I know there is. Let me enjoy myself for a second. Oh, I would love to get these cameras for my collection. I don't have one quite that old.
There's a gramophone.
Hell yeah.
What's in the box?
Yes, I like cameras. I thought this was a
Okay,
well-known
so
thing.
it shows. All right, so it shows you which ones you've gotten. So we have the horsey.
Yeah, that's the only one we found so far. We'll have to look them up if we do another run.
I think there's probably one in here.
Oh, there's the bunny girl mask.
Do you want
Aw,
to have that
cute bunny.
It's actually a nice mask. You collect cameras. Yes. So I only had a few cameras, and when my grandfather died, I found out he actually used to collect cameras too, so I have a very nice little collection of cameras. It's also why Trinity in the comic has a camera, is because it's supposed to be a little homage to, like, my grandpa and the fact that I like cameras. I thought that bird was alive for a second. But yeah, I like collecting cameras. There's always something really interesting about cameras to me. I always like taking pictures and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay.
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Nednacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there is any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully, moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer. And perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. Respectfully, Mr. Straker.
Oh. Poor kid.
Get out of here, you pansy.
Yeah, I'll show you guys a picture of some of my cameras at some point. They're in the garage right now. I have them on display. I have some, I should say, I have some of my older ones on display. But I'll get a picture of them. I thought I had shown you guys before, but it might have been a while ago. I know I took pictures of them right after my grandpa died. I showed you guys some of them.
Let's say,
That
hypothetically, she
fuck
does
ton of
find a camera
floppies.
for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
Go through a back way. Cut a fence.
Chit chat, gonna give me a bath.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish.
Why is
We
there so
have
many
to.
fucking floppies? So
Because
this
this
is
was-
if there's floppies like that, this is about the 90s, I believe.
Late 80s, early 90s, yeah. Through like the mid 90s to late 90s.
Oh man, I remember
It-
throwing
it
those
just-
at people. I still have some.
I remember sharpening them.
Yeah.
And then CDs came out and that became obsolete real fast.
I still have quite a lot of.
Surely there's something
You know,
that can
CDs
help
are
us
still
amongst all
really,
this
really
junk.
popular in Japan, right?
That doesn't shock me.
Because my aunt still collects them in Japan. So I got some of my rarer ones actually from animes. Okay, that's interesting. That's a burb. Okay. I want to look around a little bit more. Oh, for the love of God, someone DM me. Please don't. I mean, if you want to send me old cameras, but I don't really have a lot of places that... I guess I could just store them in the storage unit until I get a place that I can display.
Don't
Oh,
touch
that's...
my
I don't know
baby.
what that is, but it looks painful.
I'd buy that thing in a heartbeat. That is cool.
I will stab you with a skull!
Yeah, no, I want that. That is cool.
That is an... that I think that's an axe.
I get it. Looks like it could be, yeah. Probably another, maybe huntress weapon? Looks like her kind of thing.
Could be. Can we pick it up?
I don't think so. She wouldn't. Let's see. No, she won't pick it up. So why did the Dead by Daylight people, like, the fan base hate this game? I'm actually curious. Does anyone know why? Other than, you know, it didn't run so great when it came out. What?
Is it just because they hate their own lore?
I guess. No, that's Wraith's weapon. Oh, what are you complaining about? Hi. Yeah, Mommy's at the store. She's getting cigarettes. She's never coming back. I gave the dog a panic attack. Calm down. Come on, it's okay. I was joking. Yeah, she'll be back. It's okay. Yes.
The dog does not understand that.
The dog was just running back and forth on the bed.
Okay. Dogs do that.
He's calmed down. He's calmed down. He did very good in trading today. He should be ready.
Oh. It's a
That's
Watchman
cute.
pit.
Yeah.
Except it's a little bit more detailed than the normal smiley face. And mannequins, because you always have to have goddamn mannequins somewhere.
Every horror game. Okay, so there's that.
Another TV, folks.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Can I get a better look at it?
I remember
Is
watching
that supposed to be
baseball on the
Samara?
television.
Because they have Samara in the game?
Would they have the legal ability to stick her in this game?
No, but that could just be a reference.
Could be.
They can do an homage, they just can't do like the full on. Oh.
There it is.
Shouldn't that be in something safer? Wouldn't that be destroyed just sitting out?
I mean, over years, yeah. I mean, it really should be stored in something, at least a box. But I mean, the only thing that happens with that type of film, if it's already been exposed, is it just it gets brittle the longer it's exposed to air. So I mean, it would take like a long time, but when you get it to a certain point, it'll just fall apart.
Severed head and spine of his former boss. So the button's Wraith too. Okay. Sorry, I was fixing something. Like I said, I met the devs behind. I wonder actually if that wouldn't be nitrate film. That has to be a newer one. It's too small to be nitrate.
Oh, that dude.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
I mean, I've seen worse dolls.
Trapper.
Oh, it talks. The other ones didn't.
Oh, it just glows. And grunts.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know Dead by Daylight had so much lore to it. I mean, I knew the characters had a little bit of backstory. But yeah, this fan base does seem like they don't really like anything but the core game. Like, I'm not saying everybody in the Dead by Daylight fan base. I'm like, I'm generally, other than the game being very wonky on release and even now, I'm legitimately curious what it was about this they didn't like. Because I know they didn't like that dating sim. They really didn't like that dating. Holy crap. I saw that on Twitter. And on, like, the discussion boards. Shiny lore? Okay, I think we got everything. Shitty lore. Oh, this has bad lore? Like, okay, honest question. Since we have somebody in here that knows Dead by Daylight. What was the original lore for the character? Like, how much did it change the lore? I also don't know if this was written by anybody from Dead by Daylight or if they had, like, a Supermassive writer on it. Usually Supermassive does pretty good with writing, unless I guess they're put into a corner of they can only do certain things. So I'm not, by the way, before anyone attacks, I'm not mocking the fan base, I'm actually curious. So it did change the lore? Okay. Yeah, then I can get it. I can get why people got mad. I can understand that. But it didn't change the lore in the core game, right? Like, it was its own, this is its own little thing. Because I know I think they're trying to do 2 other games for Dead by Daylight. Like, I know they're trying to do a couple of other things. Retoted? Rewrites. So it rewrote the lore in the game. Okay. Alright, I can see why people
real.
got mad. But that's the thing, I
Everything's
honestly,
really-
to God, didn't know there was that much lore. Now here's another question, and this isn't me being a smartass. Is the lore for Dead by Daylight one of those where the fans came up with it, or did the actual devs write out lore? Like, I'm actually curious which of the two they did. So no secrets here, which is what I was expecting. Interesting. Let's see if there's anything. No, so no references here. So nothing there. So maybe I missed something?
Bunch of creepy masks.
Can I talk to the other girl? I don't think I've talked to her. Okay, that's right.
Let's see.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
Come on, it's an old lady. She'll be
You're
fine.
in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yes.
Whoa.
It's cursed, isn't it?
I insist.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Still a beauty. Don't lie, you'd play with it.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
Oh, it's going to give us a choice on whether to shortchange her, isn't it?
I don't want to be that person.
$10
That's gonna be
$10.
That's not bad. I'm gonna put
It seems reasonable. It feels a little high.
I don't feel like being a dick to the old lady. That's totally not gonna
It's
get
not
us
our.
both.
It's not our choices anymore. It's the
No,
chat.
it's the chat. The chat has to go for full evil. So
It's a
far,
little-
I don't think it's too bad.
Okay,
What
let's
do you
see.
think,
Because it's gonna stay at 50% probably, so it's gonna be a 50-50 split. So which one is it gonna take? Veto? Oh,
What?
wait, what?
The fuck?
Doubtful.
Chat!
I don't
Bad
know.
chat! Bad!
It feels a little high for something so old.
God.
It is quite a valuable piece, so I'm afraid
You're
I'm
probably getting a
unable
deal
to
on that,
lower the
too.
price, but
I was gonna say, $10
Perhaps
for
I
a
can
camera like
sweeten the
that
deal.
antique, you are
I mean, this
getting
is
that
also
cheap.
this is also probably in the 80s
One of
somewhere,
a
or early
kind.
90s. Wouldn't have been
Early
as much of
90s
an
with floppy
antique.
disks.
It wouldn't
It's
be
for
as
luck.
much of a antique. Oh no, dubious or polite?
No, go for it. Be nice. Stop being a dick, chat. I'm sorry. I'm like trained. You have to be nice to your elders unless they're dicks to you first.
Or continue being a dick.
Every time they've been a dick, it's gone badly for us. Of retcons in the main game, much of it hated and ruined some killers in the fans' eyes. Okay.
I guess we could use it as a prop. Sure. It's a deal.
delightful.
And this place will magically vanish.
Thank you very much.
Actually,
Thanks
the
for finding
pocket
us a
mirror will probably
camera.
come in use.
It was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
It's a nice old lady. Why are you guys acting so awkward? Oh, why did you just leave your old camera? Oh, yeah, no, she was totally acting. Why did you leave your old camera?
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a
You
moron.
don't
I told my
realize-
mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
She gonna go get a 5-finger discount, ain't she?
Hold on, it's trying to load us in, and we got this. There you go.
Cursed movies?
Andy
Really?
Dean.
Must be a slow news day.
Best Left Buried, the dark mythology of the lost movie.
Page
There,
lips.
there are those films that have been lost over time, which, in their absence, have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performances of the actors or craft of the director, but because they believe, through whatever remnants of the footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality, realized only by the camera. Fuck you and give me London After Midnight. Most associated with the production have distanced themselves from the rumors around Dean's disappearance, the most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of the scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for the moment to come forth and claim the film's star for its own twisted machinations. So that is supposed to be, James.
Was it the Chupacabra?
I mean, yeah, I will say a lot of old, like, lost movies, there's a lot of rumors and things that go around with them. Even current movies that you can see.
It was the Chupacabra.
Always. One day they're going to do a game about the Chupacabra and you'll be happy. Fear Trap.
That would
Oh,
just be weird.
Night Trap! Night Trap!
Yep.
It's behind
And
you.
you mean Cage Lips. It's behind you, which is that image there is a spoof, I believe, on Abbott and Costello.
That's what I was thinking.
Or Brothers type stuff.
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa.
Lightbringer
Her movie is
Estates.
going to be the last record of the mill.
The fake hand. Again, I like how they do references to movies and stuff with this stuff. That's why I like Supermassive. They're a bunch of nerds like us. You've got to shine.
Eyes like us.
King, Stephen King. Come
Yep.
on, that one's too obvious. You know, I don't know if we're getting another season of Creepshow.
Yeah, we'll see. Depends. I know AMC is trimming things.
I hope that's not one of them.
Ooh, okay.
Waterlogged shoes, 4 names, 4 trials. She tells me not to rush.
Creepy.
Yachts.
Milk.
I don't do that anymore with Mel.
Another missing kid. I hope they're found.
The funniest part is not one of those kids ever got found because of the milk carton.
Yeah, I know.
It was completely a waste of time.
It was the thought that because it was out there, more people would be able to see it more.
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we
39.
absolutely do not.
At least she's not stealing. So we're not playing a scumbag character. That's nice.
Not a total one, at least.
Oh, you can play it. Hell yeah. Oh, it's okay. Why is the button not working there now? I love these games. Space Invaders, fuck yeah. Yeah, I'll stop playing. So I'll play that all day. Oh, we gotta go put it in the box, I think. Or does it go in there automatically? Actually curious, do we put it in there or does it go in there? Okay, it goes in there automatically. Yeah, we'll probably look up where to find them if we do another run.
Oh, hey, Chris.
Robert, what Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
Wait, how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda,
Busted.
you can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Wish that's how much milk still was.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay.
He knows you're lying.
You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
Chris, I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I'm gonna put my vote in, and then see what the chat votes for. I feel like it's late 80s, early 90s, but I'm not 100% sure because it hasn't actually set the date for this, only for the opening part.
This is true.
What's up, bud?
Oh, I do. But you gotta tell me one thing. Is it true? What really happened at the mill?
What?
You know, the real story.
Oh, right. The real story. Yeah, it's all true. But there is one part they never tell you about.
Yeah?
Nah, I couldn't.
Come on.
All right. But you've got to promise to keep it to yourself, all right?
Scout's honor.
They called it the steel mill. But it turns out, you can't steal a mill.
Goddamn dad jokes.
All right. You got me.
This is what I do.
He doesn't seem like a bad dad.
You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Bad decisions
We're gonna
all
make
around.
We're gonna make a sex tape?
Yeah. I feel like a sex tape in a steel mill would be very uncomfortable.
I have worn
I don't
many
know, the
masks
comfort of
over
people
the
would have done it.
centuries.
Probably.
Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned. professional and trusted, Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Oh, right, the birds are supposed to be like the dark thingies. Isn't it? Like, I guess in the game, if they see you or something. It's been a while since I played Dead by Daylight. Man, we might end up playing this whole thing tonight. Okay, so 2024. So we might have been seeing the dates and we both just blanked on them.
Could be.
Okay. You good to keep going?
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were getting bored or not, because you're being quiet.
No, I just got pizza.
Oh, that's why you've been quiet. We'll let the chat. Don't forget to vote. You guys get to pick what happens. I just put in a little tiny baby vote. And if you are watching on other platforms, pop out the Twitch chat and you can vote with us.
Are we going to be scornful or probing?
Okay, hold on.
It paused.
Having an error on the back end.
Uh-oh.
Before we do that, okay. I got it fixed. So let's actually
Thanks for going so well.
Yeah, no, it was just a back end thing. Alright, so I just wanted to see if the dolls... Okay, so only that one had that. There's... Oh, no, I want to go back. So oh, you can move her face around. Cool. Storyteller, champion, and the murder mill. So there's ones. Alright, so those are the letters. Okay.
The murderer.
Alright. So these are all... Okay, so it's 1963.
1980 and 2024. Okay.
So that's interesting. I kind of like how they did this. It's telling you your different choices.
Then they could go kiss my ass.
Bad dream?
Ugh. How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh God, he is insufferable.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just
Yeah,
worked on it.
wipe the board.
I am legitimately taking bets here. How long, everybody, do you think it's going to take until he says film literacy? Because you know he's that type.
If it happens right now, I might die.
No, if I time that too perfectly.
It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
Kiwi.
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad?
It's like that,
I mean,
the John
it's
Carpenter
not really
cigarette burns.
cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the
Yeah.
past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
All right, chat. Which one would you guys like?
Demanding or dismissive?
We could potentially get this idiot killed. Not the director, I mean the idiot with the man bun. I love that I can just put in a vote, too. It is nice. It looks like chat's agreeing with me.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like
Woodrow Wilson?
This kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
All right, chat. Vote away. Which one are you going with?
Swing away, chat. Swing away.
While they were voting, I'm going to do something really quick.
You know what I would love? If they took... Like, I know they probably couldn't do this just because of copyright reasons. But if you took, like, a famous movie, like a one where, like, people shouldn't survive type of thing, and then you literally just take the movie and Supermassive turns it into a video game where you just get people murdered.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth? When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. And the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie.
The Legend of Boggy Creek?
Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well,
I've seen Discworld use
that's why I
lies.
had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
I had to blow a man in Saigon.
Hey!
Then I murdered him because it felt good.
Just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
The night is young.
Can't
and
deny
the
this
fire
place
is
would make an
warm.
incredible film location.
Jeremy Irons.
Love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt.
Now that was a curious sound.
There you go, guys. There's the
He's got a guy
reference.
who's got
There's
a pants
Evan
guy. So I
McMillan.
got these pants from his guy's guy, had them tailored just right by the other guy
Archibald
who also
McMillan.
got me the blazer, which is like a super limited
Oh, that's
VIP
why you got
club
excited
edition.
because you saw the picture and you recognized.
But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Found the turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell anyone.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
I think your bonsai tree is dead.
Yeah, no. So far, I don't mind the director. I want her to live. She's not horrible. That man, though, I want him dead.
Yep, it's videotaping all of us. From a secret room.
Well, hello.
It's like
Why does it always
every
happen this way?
room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and like
Wait a minute.
aware of everyone's comings and
I
goings.
just realized something.
What?
So,
Oh, no, I know what this is a reference to.
say it before I do.
13 Ghosts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And her name is Castle.
Yep! Woohoo! And we're also... So that's two different ones if you also want to take the house into account.
Oh, well.
It doesn't look exactly like it, but I think that's another reference to...
Could be. Depends. There might be some other things.
Oh, I am
But
way
the
too happy.
design, but the thing is, the design there is from the remake.
Because it's the more popular one. I will admit, that is actually one with a fun remake, and they did a way... I will say the remake, because I saw interviews with the director and stuff, they did an insane amount of backlore for each ghost. Like, I actually like I like both movies. I like the original, but I do like the remake of that movie. It's one of the ones that is...
I know. I just find it interesting that you're using the director's last name for a character for the first film, but the design is from the second one.
I'm actually curious how many people got the castle reference. You have Gordon, which that one's way too obvious.
Mm-hmm.
You had, Combs, too, referenced earlier. On the poster.
Bitch is wearing a bonnet.
That must be maybe another character. Can't do anything with that, but it looks like I should.
Ah,
That
yes.
insect on Danger
Let's check out
Branches.
the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, How did you know that?
You look just
She was
like
my
her.
lover.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime.
We
Her
scissored.
younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow.
Does that have anything to do with the clown?
It's quite sad.
God, you're an asshole!
Very touching.
Want to probe or do we want to be comfortable?
You guys vote, I gotta deal with something.
remote. We want to probe, apparently. We're in a probing mode.
Sorry.
We're probing.
And what about you, Stan?
We need
Where'd
to
you
show
get
you
your
guys
piece of the
more
film?
older movies.
Wow. Now, that is a very good question.
Bad
And an
chat.
expensive one, too. But you know what? Since I'm such a big fan of your work, I'll give you a little taste, free of charge. I can't tell you who I got it from or why they had it. I will tell you that I acquired it from them completely by the book in a very honorable game of chance.
You won it?
Fair and square.
Who the fuck would be gambling with it? They have no right.
Well, it seems like you're more attached to this little project than what you've been letting on.
You don't just gamble away something like that.
Yeah, Man Bun's asking for it. We're gonna have to show you guys more older movies.
He's gonna gamble in a saw trap, isn't he?
I can only hope so. Actually, these guys would be interesting if they got to do... There is a Saw game. There are 2 Saw games, actually. We should stream them at some point. I have the first one.
Now, cut off your dick, otherwise we'll kill you.
And this is why you're not allowed to be Jigsaw.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, because I would just cut out the middleman and just shoot them.
Missing
Like,
a
it would
piece
just
there.
be so much easier.
Yeah,
And less
no.
time-consuming. And cheaper.
I could just see you. Oh, God, what boom! Yeah, no puzzles. Sir, why
Why do
did
they
you
call
have
him-
us bring them
Wow.
here, then?
Why do they
Powerful
call him
resemblance in
Jigsaw?
Augustine's family.
Well, he used to do these very elaborate traps. And then, after a while, he just got sick of it and started blowing people's heads off.
Sam Green took down Frank
Wait,
Stone.
wait. No, I
could
saw
write a
that.
better
There was
book than
Lloyd
this.
in there. So Lloyd Kaufman got a mention.
Sure that was a reference to him?
I'm trying to get it to go back because it's being very finicky about that.
Lloyd Kusich.
So Kushage, I'm not sure, but Lloyd, probably Lloyd Kaufman.
And this
Okay,
is when we
does
drove
not
out the communists. And this is when we drove out the communists.
We drove them all to the sawmill?
Yeah.
Sawmill?
Yeah. Emulation.
Looks like it opens
Okay.
with a key.
Doesn't open with a key. What does it open with then? Have a
No, it does
lock.
open with a key. We just have to find it.
Oh.
That's...
That's bizarre looking.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, no. That's not screaming this shit is evil. Sorry, at that point when you see that, it's time. Talk to Maddie. Okay. Where did she go?
Yeah? Now, what would you do if it was you here?
Augustine has a,
No way.
unique
You'd be
collection.
climbing the walls looking for a way
I've
out.
never seen anything like this stuff.
Who's
I'm not
Dan?
getting through that.
Psh, not in a million years. No
Is she just
way.
schizo and talking to herself, thinking there's other people?
Now we can talk.
You sure would get a kick out of this place.
Oh, it's trying to load it. Is it gonna crash? Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug
You'll
it.
There we
probably
go.
kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
It will
Who are
never
you talking
stop.
to?
Just like Thomas the Tank Engine.
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
The next
I
county
was
could hear it.
talking to
The-
my mom.
I'm trying to get. So,
Fine.
who is she in the 1980s?
I've just felt
She
She
was
the
the
redhead?
director.
like
Oh,
empty
okay.
since she
She
died.
was the ditz.
Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
She's Castle, so.
It never gets easier when you lose
Honey,
someone,
take it from me. You need vagina.
but it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, because sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like, she really is out there. guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh.
Her mother was an angry
Well,
she-bitch?
She was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Do we go to nostalgic or current?
Your vote, chat.
Remember, tell us what you think. We're here for your feedback. How does this aging woman's face look on a scale of 1 to 10? The correct answer is egg salad.
But why is it egg salad?
Because egg salad is delicious, but not as good as ham salad.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago.
We got drunk at this
We were just
party.
kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me.
Making a movie.
Oh no, she's the
Everything's still
camera
so
girl?
fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind.
Yeah, she was the camera
Clear
girl.
as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else.
I debated when they did the close-up if she was just going to be air guitar.
That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys? Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there!
Serious, flippant, or concerned?
Up to you, chat. Which are you gonna vote for?
She looks mildly disinterested. Wondering if that facelift and Botox is ever going to kick in.
Just so you know, it's bugged.
What's bugged?
I can't move the thing anymore.
Great.
So I can veto
If this
their
plot
vote.
gets any thicker, it's gonna need a new pair of jeans.
Do you guys think we should be worried? I mean, what if they're dangerous? Maybe we should find Augustine and let her know.
Let's kill him.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
I'd rather just search the house for a gun. Look, Father did love his sporting rifles.
It's trying. It's chugging off.
No.
So we'll go for a little longer. We'll go for another hour.
1980.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. The van's already all loaded up.
802.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
The haircuts now make so much more sense for that character.
Vote, chat.
Are you excited or are you agitated? Chat just wants to be a dick to these people tonight, don't they?
Yeah, no, they're going full dick mode.
Nope, it's a dead heat now. It's 50-50. We got
They
6
do
more
like
seconds
trying
left.
to do that.
Oh, 3, 2, 1. Excited has won the poll.
Hey, right at time.
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million
want to play
miles
Where's
an hour right
Waldo?
now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
Yes, you fucking idiot.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an
They're gonna beat
official
the shit
member
out of
the
each other
team,
over that chick.
gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll
Ooh,
be the
he's jealous.
best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Your girlfriend walks in with a random jacked
totally.
up black guy. I kind of understand why he might be
He's
concerned.
jealous.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
So up to you guys. Wow, no, chat immediately went for unease.
Subdued or uneasy. 15 seconds. Pin your ears back. Go for the finish line, folks.
You can
We're
do it.
at neck and neck. Uneasy and subdued are right there. 4 seconds remain. We are still tied going into the final second. And uneasy.
Stone's victims were real people.
In a
This was
photo
a real
finish.
person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
You know, it
And
is
this is
kind of
suddenly
fucked up because
now
you
a
kind of
problem
see
for
like
you?
It's not a
the
problem.
lack of
It's just
morality that Hollywood has.
weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to like exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to
We're just gonna make
maximize
money
the
off them.
potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
Go on, chat. Chat's got the. Who's gonna break it? Oh God. No, they're going
And
all
we're
in. for this
going up. Dubious is getting a marvelous lead going into the final 7 seconds of the race. And it's down. It's going down. Dubious still
Can
has a
approval
pretty
beat
sizable
this?
lead.
No.
And approving had to be euthanized
I
on
think
the
you're missing
track.
the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're like a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris.
He's kinda number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Obviously.
Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to stone where we can shoot. And I'm gonna go make this thing, any way I have to.
Yeah, this reminds me of like the town that dreaded sundown a little bit, because that was based off of an actual serial killer in Texarkana in the 1920s. And they also got pissy at the end of the movie because at the end they presumed that the Texarkana killer was still living in the community and among the people, and everybody started getting freaked out, so they had to
So we're
change it.
looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't
Frank
found
Stallone?
Definitely possible.
yet. We'll find it.
Sylvester Stallone's older and less successful brother?
I'm stuck.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the
Well,
mindset
Liz sure
of the
can't get
work.
enough of Frank Stone.
People were depressed. There were suicides.
Oh, we're not
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders.
Sure, no one was sad to see it go.
Sound like
So
a
he's
fun
killing
place to
people
spend a
already
12-hour
before the
shift.
mill.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it
I
doesn't
wonder
mention
if Linda's
Frank-
okay
I
with
don't
all
know.
this Frank
It's
Stone
all-
stuff.
Related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or
Oracle of
something.
the
That's
Omniverse.
your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Open your
It
seventh
was through-
chakra.
It was through my own practice, learnt from my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point
pulled some of these
I was
today,
able
too.
to visualize the okay,
Obituaries
fuck
from
you,
around the time of
get
the
in my
murders.
way of talking.
And
then.
the little...
Oh, good thinking.
It's just a hippie book, it's fine.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no-good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
They
Thanks
call
to
me
Holt,
Mr.
nobody
Timms.
questioned my dad's story.
Okay, so we stopped drinking.
They were friends after
That's
that.
good.
My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like I can touch anything else. Yes, that is a table. Thank you.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
All right, chat. Are you getting to be concerned or insecure? What is the chat going for tonight?
Concerned? Well, okay, insecure. We're making him insecure. Oh, look.
I can't pause it right now. So once the vote is done, I'll give you a minute to talk to everybody because I got to deal with something.
Insecure. We're gonna be in.
Fine.
No, it's going to 50-50.
Oh, Insecure
Do
wins!
you think
So
I
we'll
should-
find out exactly what happens in just.
But how tight they're getting after
Oh,
like
I would
one
be
day.
so happy on Monday
She barely
afternoon.
knew Robert existed.
You're gonna
and
make
they're
yourself sick.
inseparable.
Oh, I don't care. It's
They're
gonna be so
friends,
good.
Jaime. But sometimes friends both long for something more, something passionate, something.
Okay, stop.
I've been thinking about something for the movie. Take a look.
What is all this?
Sucks.
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah,
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
Yeah, we'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect, but I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
All right, chat.
Disapproving or encouraging. Are we
Oh,
gonna
you
totally
can
ruin
be
this guy's life?
petty.
Are we gonna ruin this guy's life?
So exploring does open up new possibilities. I love that. Chat, you got 3 votes.
Yeah, it's going towards encouraging right now. Leaning away
look
from
at the chat
disapproving.
being wonderful people. Usually they go for petty.
No, it's dropped to 50-50. It's dropped to 50-50. We went to petty.
Research.
Okay. I just looked at the vote. Nobody voted for petty. The game chose that on its own. I'm not
You
even
sure?
being funny. I had no vote. I did not move the mouse. I was taking a drink. I can see the vote on the Twitch chat. And hold on, I will make this true. I'm going to show it to Mike. Hold on, how do I do this?
Country roads.
So the game chose, and your votes didn't matter because I guess if you tie, it goes for the only thing that wasn't voted for.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense there.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess if you have a third option, that's what happens.
So now we know that for the future. Because I did not touch... You saw it. The thing didn't move. I was taking a drink.
Yeah, no, I didn't touch it either. I'm not voting.
So that's very interesting.
No, freak.
Jaime, he does work at the library.
How could I forget?
Mine is still small.
Oh,
Yes!
is it still not? Hold on.
You're showing me
Yeah,
your
it's
whole
doing... No,
front
it
end.
it does that thing every so often where it won't switch the screen. Unless you turn it off and turn it back on.
There we go.
So Petty was on there. Okay. Must have been the last vote.
So we're gonna be petty
It's a picture
bitches.
of Frank Stone.
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
Oh god.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Why is it whenever you have like somebody who's playing a director in a piece of fiction like this, they always die?
I would say it's because they're playing on the stupid trope, but we've seen what happens when people go into crisis.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on?
Yeah, they twerk.
Hello.
Then they pick the dumbest
Interesting.
decisions. Look at the pandemic.
So much twerking.
We're going into a pandemic. Everyone buy nothing but toilet paper, and like 40
Oh, those are the
gallons
people
of milk.
that was the funniest shit ever.
No, the funnier one was when you were allowed in the stores, and people were like buying gallons and gallons and gallons of milk. Like my smart ass was
Ladies
looking
and
at that
gentlemen,
going,
I present.
you know that goes bad,
the
right?
I was gonna say you're gonna have to drink a lot of that
There it
shit
is.
unless you're planning on scalping it off to people after
You
the
see the creek
apocalypse.
down there?
Have you seen people
We
going
follow
crazy
that,
buying like
takes us right to the
insane amounts
secret
of eggs now?
entrance.
I don't see it.
Buy a chicken.
That's why it's
Yeah.
secret.
You can can get them for a few bucks at Tractor Supply.
We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful.
All right.
First steps to
Mission
do.
Impossible shit.
We've had a couple people being stupid with eggs here.
All right.
No, you have
This
milk
way.
that lasts for a good while here. It depends on the type of milk you're getting.
Yeah, this is at 9 p.m. Find the entrance to the storm drain. Kinky.
So there will not be a double
Okay.
stream today. This is all you're getting from me. I don't know if Nerd's coming today. Probably not, because today is her birthday, so everyone
Breathe
give her a
in.
ping on the Discord and wish her a happy, happy birthday.
I can't
Beaver, do
believe
you
we're gonna
still
see
want
the
the
place
early
where
access
Frank
to
Stone
those
actually
videos?
killed
I gotta
people.
send you the next ones, because I gotta start putting them up.
Freaking wild.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then
They're both
give us
hard.
medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
This is fine.
You guys get to choose. Ooh, doggy.
50-50 split right down the middle between climb and cross. Climb and cross. They're on the neck and neck. We're going down 20 seconds. Now it's going to climb.
Going. Climbing is winning!
The people who were supporting cross have jumped ship. Those turncoats, they've gone over to climb.
Oh no!
Oh,
Cross
no,
is
no, no.
going.
Now they've gone back over. I think the original climb people have switched to cross, and the original cross people have switched to climb. And cross is recruiting better. Cross is recruiting a lot better. And cross.
Cross is won!
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
You gotta get out of jail free card, man. Your dad's the sheriff.
They're gonna whoop his ass, though.
Unless you get caught by those dudes in hoods, then you're screwed.
Mike!
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this isn't in
Dad
the
really
60s.
patrols the mill every single night?
This is supposed to be the 80s.
Ever since I can remember.
Christ on a
I used to think
cracker.
it was weird, but
What? I didn't say anything specific.
growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation
Totally a
quicker
cult.
than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I mean, yeah,
I
it
remember
kind of
he didn't want to
functions
be
along
interviewed
those
for that
lines, doesn't it?
profile they ran
really
for the 10th
does.
anniversary.
Like, if you've ever actually
cool
dealt with
title,
those
though.
people, it is.
What was the title?
The man who drew blood from a stone.
Damn.
He drew blood from
I
his
mean,
own fist
could make
first.
a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
So yeah, it was about this guy in the woods with a hockey mask, like a mutant.
Totally. Yeah.
By the
Killing
way,
people?
Digimon does a bunch of references to Jason.
Why?
I guess the creator really likes Jason because there's a whole faction of hackers, and it's the mask with the red mark on it.
Odd.
It even says at one point, one of the hackers says, "I've never actually seen this movie."
Blasphemy.
I might have
Although,
missed a secret.
although if you're pointing at the mask, you would technically be pointing at the third movie.
Is that the one with the red mark on it?
That's the one where he first uses the hockey mask, yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the one.
Because the
I-
third one is where he has. First one is the mom. Second one is the potato sack. Third one is the hockey mask. Fourth one is the hockey mask with the nick in it because it had the axe mark in it. The fifth one was the fake Jason with the blue markings.
Campfire.
Then the sixth, seventh. Well, the seventh one was the charred one. The sixth one was the same one from 4.
Bonnie seems
And
too
then
cool
the
to have
eighth
friends.
one is basically
True.
the same one
They were not cool
from
enough for
6,
That's why she moved
but
to New York.
yellowed because it's been
really?
underwater.
No,
And then the ninth one is metal,
She wasn't
and the
always
10th
so-
one is metal.
Bonnie.
Speaking of masks, are you gonna try to go for one of the draws masks?
She was kind
this
of a
year
pretty
if,
little
if we go.
tissues.
All I really
Have
want is
bonfire parties at
the
abandoned
mask
mills?
from part 2.
What's wrong with that?
I want more. I want one of those
very
snack masks
goody little
because those were awesome. I want
Barney
one of
was
those.
the president of the Clean Up Cedar Hills High
He
School
does.
initiative.
He does a
We
mount
come through
a
here and
sack
pick up all the
version
litter
of the
that had blown
mask.
in off the road.
Well, that's what I mean. He
Yeah.
he has a part 2 version. I remember because I
Want me
didn't
to
buy
send
it
him
the
a
year
message
that
closer
we
to the
did.
con
rock
about
and
it?
roll.
Because
No.
we
Gotta
follow
love a
each other on
happy ending.
Instagram.
No. I
He
wouldn't be
really likes
surprised.
when I take pictures of Miko or Kiwi near with the masks. To be fair, they're good advertising for him.
Oh my god.
Mike knows a lot about Friday the 13th. Yes, he does. I'm more of a Freddy girl.
It's my favorite series. If anybody wants to know specifics, feel free to ask questions. Can answer 99% of things.
Don't make me ever have to watch Jason Goes to Hell again.
Hey, that one was funny.
Which is
It's
the really
horrible.
boring- Is that the really? There's one of them that's like legitimately boring as fuck.
It's probably that one then, because Jason only shows up at the very beginning and the very end.
Isn't
In the
that
middle,
also
he's
the
like
one
a
where
worm
he
creature.
kills Kane Hodder?
Huh?
Which is the one where he kills Kane Hodder because Kane Hodder's playing like a security guard or something.
That's that movie. Because they have a before and after. He does appear as a security guard as well. But he's also playing Jason in that movie,
Chris
unlike
Gordon.
Freddy versus Jason, which can go
Another
rotten hell.
victim claimed
Yeah,
by Frank
no,
Stone.
that's apparently because the director
And
was an
Gravity.
asshole. He was supposed to originally be him. The Freddy versus Jason versus Ash comic at least is good. That's what we were originally supposed to get.
It's a finger! Tattooed middle finger. Don't kink shame me.
Friday the 13th remake had the line, "They don't call me the Woodmaster because I..."
Yep, that is true. That was the remake that was done by Platinum Dunes, the same studio that did the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Yeah, it's owned by Michael Bay.
Yep, I know. They also did the remakes of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies.
Yeah. I don't want that man near my shit anymore.
Oh, have you heard what hell that production actually was?
Yes.
From the, oh god, I can't remember the guy's name. He plays Jack Reacher now. But he was one of the mocap and the voice actors for the Turtles.
Well, I mean, I'm not surprised by anything.
No, like, specifically the people that were playing the Turtles. Like, they literally did, they left them on set with no transport.
That's
To
fucking
get back to a hotel that was like 5 miles away while they were still in full gear.
That's retarded. It's not a surprise you hear about, like,
Made it.
that's such fucking incompetence.
No, but
This
his
place is
like he went in
awesome.
depth on it once on like a podcast because
wonder
he
what
just
we'll
he just
find
hated the
inside.
experience and he basically just said like, yeah, it was the most miserable film experience of my life. It made me almost quit acting. Period.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I can tell you Bay is an asshole because I know I did an interview with somebody, and this is on the channel, you can find it. He literally fired a voice actor for being too short.
Yep.
He is that level of asshole, and the ironic part was that same voice actor set up all the mocap for the character and ended up still doing the character for a video game. So, yeah? Yeah, this is an actual thing. James Arnold Taylor told the story. For Revenge of the Fallen, he was supposed to play the Fallen. And he had done a bunch of the mocap, he had gotten everything ready for how the voice was gonna be, he was working with, like, you know, the sound people and everything like that. And Michael Bay came into the office, and he came over to say hi, because he likes some of Bay's stuff. And Michael Bay's like, who is this? And he goes, oh, hi, I'm the guy that's gonna be playing the Fallen. And he looked at him and he goes, no, you're not, you're too short. It's like, what? Next day he was replaced. But he still got to do it for the video game and stuff like that, and a lot of his mannerisms is seen in The Fallen and stuff. So, yeah, Bay's an asshole. I've also heard
Yeah,
he
most
I've also
directors
heard rumor when he's a producer and stuff, he micromanages the directors. But I don't know if that's true or not. But I wouldn't be surprised. It feels like a
I
lot
do
of
know
directors do that.
I do know for a fact that when the Friday the 13th remake, when it premiered, he was in the cinema, and reportedly he hated it so much that he actually walked out midway through the showing.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either, but as a response from him, given some of the dreck I've seen him make, it's honestly like it's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black here. Like they're just taking your mannerisms and dialing them up to 11.
Yeah, no, I still want to see him do a Care Bears movie. That at least would be hilarious.
It'd be
I know it's the
Jailbait,
oldest
the
joke
Explorer.
out there, but I legitimately want to see him do it.
Would it be Jailbait like the Dora the Explorer chick?
No, it would just be Care Bears making shit explode.
You know what the more fucked up thing about that was, though? She was in his next movie, which was Transformers Age of Extinction, after that Dora the Explorer thing. And then he makes jailbait jokes in that, which is fucked.
Yeah. I heard her. I've never actually seen the Dora the Explorer movie, but I heard it's actually funny because they went into it completely knowing to go for a comedy.
I mean, you kind of, there's really no other way to play that. Like, do you
want
to go dark and... Yeah. If you go dark and gritty, you're just basically doing a weird spin-off of fucking Tomb Raider.
No, you're doing, the College Humor joke, so they couldn't, because College Humor already did that joke. With Dora the Explorer, years ago. I think it was College Humor that did that.
It doesn't matter. Hollywood was tone deaf to everything that was on the internet back then.
It was a good movie. It's a good movie. Oh, the Dora the Explorer. I was about to say not the Ninja Turtles movie. I only know one person in my entire life that fucking will stand that fucking Ninja Turtles movie, and I don't date him for a reason.
I have sat through both of those movies. They're not good. I can sit through it. Like, that's all I can say is that it doesn't make me uncomfortable to sit there, but it does feel like a waste of 90 minutes of my life.
Did I ever tell you what happened when I went to the theater for the first movie? Because
yeah, you start screaming at the screen like a lunatic?
No, fuck you. I don't do that. Not when there were people in the audience. No, so we got to the end of the movie, and I fucking hated it. But I didn't do anything during it. But the woman in front of us goes, "Man, that was better than the 90s movie." And my mom instantly hit me in the chest and held me back. Like, she was literally afraid I was going to beat the shit out of that woman. To be fair, I did have my foot probably up to do a kick. But I was like, "Excuse me?" Like, the woman was just like, "Yeah, that's better than the 90s movie." I'm like, "Oh, wow, I found the actual retard in the room. What the hell do you mean that's better than the fucking 90s movie?"
People are entitled.
She was older than me, too. That's like, if it was a younger person, I would have been like, "Oh, yeah, she's younger, she doesn't know anything." People are stupid.
Entitled to opinions.
They are, but I'm entitled to mock them. I just love the fact I got hit in the chest because somebody was so afraid I was actually going to kill her. Like, I'm not that violent. What the fuck? When have I ever been... Shut up.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
You could kill somebody with that flashlight.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Damn straight, let's bludgeon people to
The
death.
flashlights,
I'm not that violent. Shut
my
up,
notebook,
Chad, I'm
some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
Sunscreen, damn it, you're in a sewer pipe.
Jesus, man.
Right?
Always be prepared.
I can tell somebody's an Eagle Scout.
Yeah, no, that's impressive. Keep him around. Yeah, the 90s movie is good.
It's a horror movie in the 80s. I don't know how long he's gonna be around.
I mean, his dad survived.
Yeah, but now yeah. I mean, there was probably an option there where he probably would have died.
We haven't actually had any deaths yet.
As you say that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh god, that's not
I know
asking
they're working on a
trouble.
Last Ronin video game and a Last Ronin movie.
God, he looks like a dork.
He does. He's the Eagle
He's like-
Scout. His dad's a cop. He's a good boy.
We must be under the
He's
mill
like
by now.
Urkel without
Just
the
gotta
glass.
find a way up.
That is a very fit
Haven't you ever
Urkel.
talked to your dad about that night?
Look, there was one point in time where
The
Urkel
night
did
he
have a
was
bit of
here
muscle on his body,
with
and
Frank
it was
Stone?
weird.
He did.
There was...
Like, he tried to play that shit off when he was in those baggy clothes, but you could fucking tell.
Oh yeah, no, the first time he was just that other character, it was like, holy shit.
Good for him, though. He made a buttload of money off of that show.
Who
Not
would
a
have
bad
left
voice
this
actor.
here?
The Wraith. What do you want?
Attention because they love you. By the way, don't forget to throw us some subs and bits and love, everybody.
No, they want attention because they hear thunder outside.
Oh, right. You got. We're supposed to be hopefully we get some rain because the. Oh, by the way, my herbs are coming in very nicely. The plant finally. The third one finally started growing.
Good.
That thing was taking forever. I was ready to just use the pot for something else. I mean actual herbs before anyone makes the smart comment. I grow herbs for the guinea pigs.
11 herbs and spices.
It's so much cheaper. Like, trying to get, like, not ground up herbs is expensive.
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene.
Oh, yeah, no, I never tried
But
fresh.
if I pull the
I
director
might do
card,
tomatoes.
probably never talk to me
I'm
again.
actually debating doing strawberries. Because right now you can get strawberry seeds pretty cheap.
You know what I want to make that's probably terrible just
we're
because
low
I've been seeing videos about it is hardtack.
Do it. Next time
It's
you're
gonna be
here,
horrible.
because you know about gardening more than I do, can you look at the little garden
Better
area
get
by
back to
my door,
Robert.
my front door? Can you tell me if that would be okay for growing stuff? Like or do I need to get anything for the ground?
Oh, is it dirt?
Yeah,
Does it have weeds in it?
not really. I'll have to take a picture.
Those will need to be picked.
Well, yeah, I know they were going to need to be, but I want to make sure, like, I have to know what to do with the soil because I want to grow some more vegetables and stuff for the guinea pigs.
You don't really need to do much. Just add a little fertilizer here and there just to make sure shit grows.
All right.
And you can use like Miracle Grow or something like that. But the only thing you have to make sure of is how much sunlight does the front part of your house usually get?
A good amount.
Okay, then as long as you have a good amount of sunlight and you make sure that shit's watered, then you should be fine.
Okay. I know I have special special plant stuff for the fly trap, but I'm not going to use that because that shit's expensive. So I'm going to save it for when I put them in a bigger pot.
So I was gonna say,
Compost.
there
usually
was one time when I was little and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad. I got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know, he fucked up his shoulder that night. Real bad. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frankstone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
Oh, shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that. You sound disappointed.
Don't be the dick. Too far away.
Or be the dick. Be every dick.
Soy moisture meter. Yeah, I need to get one of those for the for my pitcher plant. I had a moisture meter, but it broke. I had like a little worm one, so I gotta get new ones, especially for the little herbs. I saw the cutest little planter. Well, it's not little. It was actually quite big. The Stitch one.
No. No.
I
But
am
I'm
not
glad
doing
you've
gardening
got such a good
videos,
relationship with your dad.
Me too.
I'm gonna be honest, I think that other guy just lost his girlfriend to him.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in your blood.
You're gonna do porn?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, she'll definitely need him then.
Okay, so I can just tell. The film,
Speaking
the directing,
of fucking
it's in your blood.
jeans painted on, look at him.
And your blood?
This
You
was,
wanna be a
this
cop
was
like
the
your
80s.
dad?
You could get away with
No
skinny
way.
jeans for men in the 80s.
I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies is...
The irony.
So, I was gonna say, no way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh.
Didn't you just say
I
that?
thought you just liked hang out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Knock it off.
You're not really supposed to take weapons when you go, exploring, chat. You're not supposed to.
I think this is it.
People
Up
should.
there.
You have a chance to walk away. All we're doing is filming a scene. You can walk away.
Did you hear there's... Oh, I gotta send you a video later about that kind of shit.
Just walk away.
So I don't think there's anything
It's
else. I
like
think we
the Road
looked
Warrior.
everywhere.
That's
okay.
like the Road Warrior. That's
No,
a
did
movie
you hear
show,
about what
yeah.
happened recently and the video got released?
No.
So, I guess this was a government official. Somebody had come up to the door, and an Uber driver had gotten lost and was knocking because their phone was dead, and the guy came out and started shooting. And it's like a government official that did it. I'll send you the video. It's really, really not funny.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah,
I
no,
know,
that
but
guy's
this
fucked.
was... Who was it?
Let me go look.
Oh, God. Immediately.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes!
So
Robert,
yeah, I
you're a
started
genius.
firing. I
Why
started
would
Good
shooting.
call on the storm.
No, yeah, I just
Thank
went
you,
in and
Robert.
started blasting.
That is exactly what happened,
No
too.
more standing around flapping our yap sacks.
I mean, depending on where that happened, that may have been legal.
I think it's Breaking 911 that did the story.
What are you doing? Stop being a dick.
There it is. Okay. Let me pause it so I can look this up. Oh, where is it? Give me a second. It's fucking hilarious.
Hang on.
Okay, it was, Chester, New York town official. She had lost DoorDash
Oh,
driver in the
a
back.
fucking...
Oh, we got
okay,
him!
a town official. Okay.
Got
that
him in
makes-
the back!
Ooh. If he's in New York, he's probably got facing time for that, yeah.
Yeah, no, the victim's okay. Yeah, no, I gotta send you the video later.
He's okay? He got shot in the back.
Hold on.
Because of the pain.
Oh, it shouldn't be. It's really not funny. I'm very glad the guy is okay. Thank you. Thank you, Shadow Wolf. Because I know that's gonna get political. Like, as someone with guns, I've never thought, ooh, I'm gonna come out and shoot someone. That's not your mindset.
And cut! How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right? And that's a picture wrap on Murder Mill! Way to go, everybody!
Shut the fuck up, you dipshit.
Also, you used 2 different types of film for the movie.
Oh. Did they? I know they used 2 different cameras, but couldn't they just use the same?
No, her scene.
What scene?
Remember, she wanted to do a scene.
Insist or disapprove?
What do you want to do, chat?
We're leaning towards insist with 67%. We're leaning. And we're leaning. And we're leaning. 5 seconds left. And we're leaning.
Come on, you can do it.
And
Oh, no,
we're
it's
leaning.
tying. Which one are we going to get?
God, no.
Insistent.
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right, yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry? Nobody's gonna buy that.
Where were you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
I do have a place
At
in mind,
home
actually.
or in a hotel.
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
We're going to get people killed.
What do you guys think?
Congratulations, chat.
I say we do it.
Sounds good.
It took long enough, but we finally got our victims there.
Huh?
Yo. You coming?
Yeah. Be right there.
Did you see something?
No, it was nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
You will.
Ah, get off me! Get off me! Get off!
Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie!
Disagree.
Not cool! What are you doing here?
I'm
He's
part
like
of the
Shelly.
crew.
He's gonna
We don't
die.
need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
Apparently not.
Jaime!
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know? And
that's all I'm good for?
You did pay for the new camera.
No. I mean, that, Linda?
Nope, you're on your own.
Familiar.
Familiar or relaxed? Remember, she did pay for the camera.
Remember, she's also... This girl looks... She looks kind of like an elf.
She also looks like she's just zoned out and doesn't care.
And she looks like Wendy from Wendy's.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Or Pippi Longstocking.
I get the
Familiar.
feeling Bonnie's gonna do what Bonnie's gonna do no matter what we say. And that's that.
Well, okay. Are we just gonna stand around or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a lot to do, and I don't work well with distractions on my set.
Then you're not a good director.
Our set.
I imagine a director would have to get used to that.
No, they just dictate that out completely, and if you don't comply with that, then you're fired. That's how that system works.
I think things do happen on set.
No, things do happen on set, but if it's somebody that, like, if it's an accident, like something that, like, nobody had any control over, or it's a freak thing, or whatever, that's fine, but, like, if you're filming a comedy and your camera guy keeps cracking up, and you can't get a shot, well, that camera guy ain't gonna be working tomorrow.
Yep, fair enough. Okay, so that's just that.
There have been a lot of directors that have been notorious for shit like that.
Just makes
It's
me
also
think
why
of
a lot
the
of
Mel Brooks thing about a silent movie.
Yeah, no, well, that was funny because they weren't filming sound. But,
yeah, and everyone was not allowed to laugh or anything because the studio threatened to fire everyone, and he was just pissed when he found out because he was having nervous breakdowns.
Yep. But,
It's a silent movie. You can all say whatever the fuck you want on set.
What was the...
Oh, we should do a Mel Brooks day on the kick.
That's gonna be a long ass fucking day.
Yeah. That'll have to be a goal that they work for, because that is gonna be a long day.
Well, we obviously have to do...
Discord.
Well, we gotta do Young Frankenstein, we gotta do Blazing Saddles.
We might have to split
Maybe
it into 2 days.
Well, let me try and think of the movies. I'm gonna type them in Discord just so I don't forget any of them.
High anxiety.
So, hang on.
Are we gonna count the Fly remake?
No.
Fair enough.
Movies that Mel Brooks directed.
Okay.
History of the World Part 1. So we can remember the good times. Spaceballs. Robin Hood Men in Tights. The Producers.
Remake and original.
We're only watching one.
Okay. We'll put a vote up on that one.
Did he direct the remake as well, or did somebody else direct that?
No, I believe he directed the remake. It is surprisingly good.
Nope, it was directed by Susan Stroman. Mel Brooks did the
Oh, I
screenplay.
thought he had done it. Okay.
Nope. So that's Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, High Anxiety, History of the World Part 1, Spaceballs, Robin Hood Men in Tights, The Producers.
Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yeah.
You okay?
No, yeah. It's just... This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone. I always had a mental picture of it, but now that I'm actually seeing it with my own eyes, I don't know, it's different.
We'll do another movie stream soon, guys. We'll figure out a good night for it. Or day. Meet something.
All right, that's a conducive list.
We'll do a vote on the next kick stream. I want to try to do a kick stream once to twice, kick exclusive stream once to twice a month. There we go, that's the piece we needed. So remember, if you guys wanted to vote, you guys, the thing pops up. Typing it doesn't do anything, unfortunately. It would make things easier. Blighted rat. 5 names I have taken, but I feel no closer to the path.
This is the way. The path of vengeance.
It's a more subdued supermassive game, I feel like.
Maybe we're just not hitting the shit yet. There seems to be a
Well,
lot of
slow,
setup.
it feels like a slower burn than normal.
Yeah, there's a lot more setup to this.
Start raining outside? I think it did. Fucking finally.
Is there rain in my bum?
Why am I
Nothing
just
in
going in
my
a
hand.
circle? What the fuck happened? I set my controller down.
I don't know. I thought you were walking.
No, I put my controller down because I heard the rain starting up.
I've seen rain, I've seen rain.
That'll be good because I need more rain for Tom to collect. Because I collect the rain because he can't have normal water. Like, he can't have sink water.
I've seen sunny days I thought were
Here's what we're gonna
never
do.
end.
Jaime, Chris, you start here. Robert and I'll follow. Bonnie, just stay behind and try not to make too much sound while we're rolling.
You got it, boss.
All right. Everybody ready for a take?
Lights ready.
You might be able to use her for other angles with the
Jaime?
lighting.
Chris?
All set?
And action.
Is there something else you want to say to me? Because now's your last chance.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. Don't do this.
I have to.
No, you don't.
You know that's not true.
Well, maybe I'd feel better if it were anyone else.
Who else is there?
But it's not fair.
No one said it was.
Already lost Mom
God, I
and
love
Dad.
the
I don't
bad
want to
actor.
lose you too.
He's gonna laugh.
Now who's being unfair?
I know, right?
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for our parents.
You two
If I
do
can
not
pull
look
this
like you
off,
came out of the same womb.
Might not be too late to save Mom and Dad.
Adoption.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Do you trust me?
He was
No.
trying to remember his
Do
line.
you trust me?
Yes, of course.
Then you know what I have to do.
You need to get a more wide
And
back
cut.
on that.
Linda,
She was too
that
close.
was sick!
Totally. Felt like just what this thing needed.
How was the lighting?
It was great, thanks. Did you hear that
And
weird
that's the
groan right at the
foreshadow
end
that
there?
they fuck at the
No,
end of the
but
movie.
Don't sweat it. We're gonna replace the sound at Jaime's anyway.
They're siblings! Is this the Andy
I
and
know.
Lele movie? Oh god, we need to do the other run of Andy and Lele. I forgot we earned the money for
Bring
that.
that shit up, you did.
You're the one that said they fuck at the end!
Yeah, because I made that joke earlier.
It reminds me, we promised we'd do that other run of Andy and Lele.
Oh, also, they're not brother. They're only brother and sister in the movie, not in real life.
I thought you meant in the movie.
Yes,
It's supposed to be a horror movie or a slasher movie. They're the same. Nope, I'm not going to open that can of
one's a subgenre of the other.
There you go. You know, there are still people that fight that there are no like
Jaime,
horror
it
and
was
sci-fi. That
perfect.
there's no
Do you really think
subgenre
so?
of
It was
sci-fi
everything
horror.
we needed the scene to do.
You okay?
Yeah.
I've had that argument with somebody for hours.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Okay.
Was it more the
that's
argument
not
that
what I
sci-fi
sounded
just
like.
overrides any
It was
horror
pretty
element
spot
because
on.
it's sci-fi?
Gotta agree.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
agree.
I've heard
And
that
it's
one.
the,
Go around doing impressions
thought
of you dopes.
subgenres
You
is
do
stupid,
impressions of
which
me
is
all
not.
the time.
And me.
I feel honored to have just joined the list.
Then again, to be fair, that same person said that there is no difference between horror, thriller, and suspense. Which there is. We're just gonna put that out there. They can work together, but those are different things.
Hot damn, kids, that was fun.
You really thought it was okay?
Yeah, better than half the films I see in New York. I mean, one of them was just a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping.
Wow.
Seriously.
Why do I feel like that's an actual reference to
I'm
a movie?
impressed.
There was a movie that was just that.
But, I gotta be honest.
Art house.
What?
Bullshit.
You really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
You read into that too much.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing your own life for the good of your sibling and your parents
You didn't write
definitely
the
sounds
script.
familiar. Almost like it could even be based on someone we know, but gee, I wonder who.
Oh, you're reading too much into bullshit.
That's not fair, Bonnie.
No one said it was.
We're trying to make something fun. I'm not trying to make everyone else miserable.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
What? You don't want to tell me how noble it is that you're making this movie with your girlfriend while I had to scrub my entire life to take care of you and Dad?
Oh, you pissy little bitch.
I liked it better when you were gone.
Woo! That's not gonna bite him in the ass.
Restrained or casual?
Chat, we're going for restrained. Restrained's gonna win. Looks like restrained's going for it. I love that somebody came in and said, I just want to state I hope they all die.
It's a 50-50 split here, children.
Come on.
We're going down the... Up 60-40 for casual.
Are we gonna make him a filthy, filthy casual? Apparently they are.
Yep, filthy casual.
Hey, Bonnie, you want to come outside with me for a minute? I could use your help with something.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
This is probably the best option. A baby.
She was reading way too much into that script. But she's also looking for reasons to fight, too.
And we went to a club where people pee on each other.
So, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved making this movie with you.
Me too. I mean, with you, not with me, also. You know what I mean.
I think we should do something special to mark the occasion.
So, I don't know if I'm quite ready to break out the champagne just
anyway.
yet.
But we finished the movie. It's in the can.
We finished the shoot, yeah, but we're still gonna have to sell people on this thing.
Okay, sure.
We should keep exploring this place while we still can.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
If we can just get, like, one more shot of something directly connected to Frank Stone, like anything he might have left behind, we'll get all the attention in the
You're a creepy
world.
bitch.
We should look for that place from the newspaper article, the machine shop.
Hey, Chris.
Jack
These are how
did.
people die.
Holy,
What can you see?
something freaky. I don't know if I can describe it. I'll try shooting a little.
Oh yeah, no, this is not gonna screw us over.
Ah, rats.
What's that?
Camera needs cranking. Hold on. That did it. Okay, let me get more. Whoa! Ain't that something? Whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great in the movie.
Wind. I missed my chance at something.
Think
I
that door will
say
take
sunny
us to the
days
machine
that I
shop?
thought would never end.
Only one way to find out.
Let's go take a look.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be interesting trying to blend two different types of film together, which you can do and make work. Lovely.
Yes.
Should we keep going or should we call it here?
The chat.
Chat, would you like to go a little bit longer or would you like to call it here?
Do you want a bigger dick or not?
So I guess it goes different if you go to the other shop. Blueprints. You possess the film. I mean, it's probably already cursed. We just triple cursed it. I'm gonna go a little longer because I actually want to see where this goes.
Goes right in the turlet.
My dad would kill me if he knew I was in here
Actually,
right now.
you know what? It might
Just
be
rip
good
my
to stop
limbs off
here.
one by...
Then we could really start with a... Yeah, I think I will because I just realized what time it was.